Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Sorry. So today we have Dwayne Johnson versus Donald Trump, and this is just a recap. His name got mentioned again in the political atmosphere, so I thought it would be more relevant to do it now. Considering that there has now been a poll between these two, which shows Dwayne Johnson ahead of Trump by 5%, which is weird. I don't think that would be the actual outcome of the election. I think Trump would actually win. But we're going to see how well he does against Dwayne Johnson. So we're going to fill out all the swing states. I would consider swing states. Ohio, Iowa, with the African-American vote, I would just consider them swing states. Georgia and Arizona, not necessarily. Even though states like Ohio and Iowa already voted for Trump more than Arizona and Georgia did. This is another one of those years. I'm going up to New Hampshire, going up to one electoral vote in Maine, pretty much in Minnesota as well, Virginia. Other swing states. Yeah, so I guess these are pretty much the only swing states take up a considerable part of the electorate. Now filling in the Democratic votes. So we have all the way up in the Northeast. And going to the West Coast, giving him a lot of votes here. And then for the Republican votes, pretty much every state I didn't fill in for the Republicans. Also, this is a new map, so tell me if you guys like this map. I used it before, but it didn't really work that well with my specific candidates. But, oh, I forgot to fill in D.C. for the Republicans. So, for the Democrats, sorry. So, we have pretty much 182 electoral votes for Dwayne Johnson, 291 for President Trump. Being completely honest, he's going to lose states like Florida, North Carolina, Ohio, and Iowa. And Dwayne Johnson would probably do well in states like Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado, also New Hampshire and Virginia, just because of the spike turnout and everything we've seen with things like Alabama. Even though he may be a bad candidate, at this point, Trump could lose to a bad Democrat. Dwayne Johnson isn't necessarily a Democrat. I mean, he did speak for Bush in the 2000 campaign, so I guess that helped. But honestly, it's not going to be that easy of a victory for Dwayne Johnson, but he still will do well. By my view. Going up to Maine, I think he would be able to carry 3 electoral votes there, considering you can't break the other 2 electoral votes up, the Maine at large, which could go to Trump, but since I can, I won't fill it in. But going over to states like Wisconsin, and then Pennsylvania, those would go to Trump, just based on the fact that Trump would be stronger in that state compared to Dwayne Johnson. And then going over to a state like Minnesota, actually, Minnesota, I'm going to fill in for Trump. And the reasoning behind it is Donald Trump's approval rating is higher in Minnesota than it is in the state of Michigan. I think Michigan would flip, but Minnesota would also flip as well. So this is the final electoral map. There's a little more reasoning behind it. Sorry about not going in-depth into it. I'm trying to make time here, but this is the final electoral map. 238 electoral votes for Dwayne Johnson to 300 for President Trump. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you all tomorrow.